Hey guys, it is Kelly here today, and I actually wanted to showcase my stats on Modern Warfare Remastered. So I just finished uploading a video where I showcased the deatomizer strike in Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, and I mentioned in that video that when Infinite Warfare dropped, it was bundled with Modern Warfare Remastered, and I primarily grinded this game, and I went back to BO3 quite a bit here and there, but I decided that I should show my stats because I played this game quite a bit. So, what prestige is that actually? Let me look real quick. So, we hit prestige 17, okay. So, we hit prestige 17, and we're almost level 40. And on the leaderboards, we are ranked 33,517 in the world. Okay. So, it's not bad. Here we go. Yeah, medals. Okay, so if you want to take a look at my medals, here we go. And let me see if I can find it real quick. Yeah, there it is. I actually got a nuke in this game, actually. And believe it or not, it was actually the first time I ever, like, dropped a 30 kill nuke. I had gotten a Moab before in Modern Warfare 3 and the tactical nuke in Modern Warfare 2. But, however, as far as, like, the 30 kill nuke goes, this was the first game I dropped it on. And I have to look here in a second to see what map it was. But yeah, I went on a 31 streak and died. And yeah, 5 brutal, so I choked 4 of them. 2 of them were 27s and 1 was a 28, I remember that. And I think another one was just straight 25 and the game ended. But the other 3, I actually choked. Combat record. Yeah, M16 most used gun. I'm pretty sure y'all know this already. M16 is just a really high skill weapon. Kappa. But, yeah. So what can I say about Modern Warfare Remastered? When this game dropped, I was absolutely having a blast. Like, me and my buddy Roberto, we grinded this game like all day, every day. Came home after school and played it every single day. And we absolutely, like, had a blast with this game. And it was during that era of time where, like I said, Infinite Warfare dropped. The COD fans weren't really happy. And, Infinite Warfare wasn't doing so hot, so they brought supply drops and cosmetics to this game, and they eventually, as you can see here, started releasing DLC weapons. They made a few updates, and they kind of just broke the game from there. The server send rates were increased, and people started camping a lot, and it just made it really unfun and for me to play, and it made it kind of unplayable. Which, I mean, and if you're that kind of player, like, I don't care. You do you. But it's just really hard for me to, like, play how I want to play when you run across the map and you die to a sniper sitting in a bush, like in the back of the spawn with Juggernaut on. Like, that's all I'm gonna say. But I loved this game. I actually do still want to come back and finish the 20 prestiges. I may do that eventually. And I'm sure, as you can tell, I did unlock Exclusion Zone in this game. So to get Exclusion Zone, so first you had to get Regal on all of the weapons classes in the game, and to get Regal you had to get gold for every single class. So I got gold camo on every single weapon, and I did it on some of the DLC weapons. But like a great example here is, like, I didn't get gold for this pistol, but if you had Exclusion Zone or Regal unlocked, you could automatically put it on your class, which was pretty cool. But yeah, that's really all there is to really show. So let me look real quick, and I'll tell you what map it was that I got that nuke on. Ambush. This was the map I dropped the nuke on. I could not remember that map for the life of me. So I would say that my favorite gun in this game was probably the MP5. I don't know, MP5 or P90. I really use these guns a lot, but some days the MP5 was like hit or miss for me, and then some days the P90 was just goated, and then sometimes I had to try hard with a 74U. And for the assault rifles, my favorite gun to use was actually the G3. I absolutely loved putting double tap and a silencer on this gun. It was quite a bit of fun. I thought the MP44 was actually really good as well. But when they increased the server send rates, the M16 just became even more and more like broken. It was just way too strong. Like they honestly really should have nerfed it. Like I understand that they wanted to try to like keep the game like to its original like as much as they could, but like when they added DLC weapons in, at that point we're like, okay, well if you're gonna add DLC weapons, then you need to change this too. Like you need to nerf the M16, you need to nerf 3 times frag, you need to change it so that we can see the lighting in like certain areas of the map. You need to increase like the movement speed so that we can challenge campers easier, things like that. And they just didn't, and it just made the game even worse. Love the M40. It was a lot of fun sniping with this. And I did unlock the intervention. I actually hit a nice 5 on with the intervention on Beach Bog, which was, the beach version of the regular bog. Kimbo Rangers were kind of fun to use, but W1200, I remember rushing the spawn on vacant into kill confirm, and I think I hit a split triple head feed with it, which was pretty cool. RPD, you still run into those people on shipment who head glitch with it. I personally really like the M60, but it was a lot of fun. Deagle, love the Deagle. But so I have this class on because I usually used Martyrdom on shipment because I got tired of people throwing nades at me, and back in the day I played Kill Confirmed a lot, and I don't know what it was, but for whatever reason on this game alone, people loved teabagging you. And I remember at one point I got so annoyed by it that I started running Martyrdom, and I was like, all right, you want to come up and teabag my body? Get blown up by this grenade. So I started using that quite a bit during that era, but I primarily ran extreme conditioning or steady aim on SMGs, and I ran deep impact or dead silence on my ARs, and I mainly ran dead silence a lot when the game first came out, but it just didn't really seem that necessary to me. Always had stomping power on. I only used Jug occasionally on some classes, like occasionally if there was a map that like was really really camp based or sniper based, I would use a Jug class, but other than that, like 99% of the time I was using stomping power. I only ran UAV jammer on one specific map with a Silence P90, and I think that was Backlot. And occasionally I switched up. Like I said, I would use the double tap G3. I liked using sleight of hand on the M4. If you wanted to nuke 2 people, I'd use Sonic Boom. And I used Overkill like maybe a couple times to go for like swap feeds and stuff like that. Bandolier was the only thing I used here. Until I unlocked it, I ran Stun times 3. I ran Frag times 3 a few times on shipment when I was getting spammed by it, and it was annoying me. But other than that, guys, yeah, that's pretty much all there is to say about Modern Warfare Remastered. I love this game still, and I miss it. I do still want to come back and finish, the 20 prestiges, because, I mean, there are still quite a few people that play this game, as you can see. But the game is just not as populated as it used to be, and it's kind of sad, because, I mean, this game was good, and it could have been so much better. But that's it for me, guys. Hope you enjoy. If you want to see me finish the 20 prestiges on this, let me know in the comment section. I might even stream it. Have a good day. Goodbye.